It's back. This is over. Ta-da! This is also removed. And now we have this AC on the ground because we removed it. That was really quick and nice too. Okay, things are really chaotic at this point. We're 2 weeks away from the move. I still have the couch. I had a few leads on Facebook Marketplace, but bless you. But none of them ended up panning out. People just, it's really, really hard to sell on Facebook Marketplace. I also have this white shelf that I'm trying to sell. Also, no takers for that one. A lot of interest for the couch, but they just fall through eventually. No interest for the shelf. Also, chandelier, we removed it from the ceiling, and now I'm trying to sell it because I don't want to store it. There is no space for it in the new house. Also, no interest. But, oh hey, where are you going? But today we're distracting ourselves with a little side project, of course. Instead of packing, we decided that we should do a photo session for Ben with all of his art. Well, not all of it, but a lot of his art from the gallery wall in the kitchen. Now that we took half of the stuff off, it looks so bare, and the room kind of looks smaller without it. And yeah, before we start packing all of this to take to the new house, I just want to take some photos with Ben. As a result, we just had to rearrange again everything in this room. We moved away the mirror, we moved the couch, boxes that already sat there in the corner, and now they're in the middle of the room. But I'm excited. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. And, you know, nothing like a good side project to entertain yourself in the middle of the chaos. Okay, so you couldn't see anything in my previous video because it was backlit and it was like one of those witness documentaries, but here's the setup, and we took some of the art from here, so now this gallery wall is really funny. The mirror is now temporarily here. Everything is constantly moving in this room, as you can tell. Don't look there, look here. And this is the setup. I want Ben to be in the middle, and yeah, surrounded by some of his recent projects. I love see how shiny they are, and there's a lot of depth to it. If you look closer, there's a little car with headlights. I love that. And well, obviously he can talk more about it. I just love this one with the animal behind the tree and all the angels and birds. Really cool. There's also a car with headlights. It's a continuous motif throughout a lot of his works. This is the gas station that I had in the dining area. This is also from there. Here's some trees, and here's another recent one with angels on the tree. I love it. Yeah, this is the side quest for today. I think next, after we're done with the photos today, we can pack probably the art, and then once, I still hope, where are you going? Where are you going? I really hope, yeah, we can find a new home for this couch, because that would really clear out some space here for us to move around and pack, because we have quite a few potentially big projects still to accomplish. Well, we need to remove the railings for the curtains from up there, both in the kitchen and the living room. This corbel, I have major regrets installing there. I feel like, well, first of all, originally it fell down and hit my candle sconce and bent it. That was not good. And then we installed it back again, And now I'm afraid it might be too well connected to the wall, and when I remove it, probably gonna rip some of the paint off. I don't have time right now to deal with painting on this wall. And speaking of painting, my biggest concern is right now this wall. This is a peel and stick paper, as I mentioned, and originally I didn't worry about it because we had another one installed in the kitchen and that one came off beautifully. It really easily peeled off and left no trace, and that was so easy. So I imagined this one is going to be the same, but now I'm actually concerned because yeah, we removed a few things around the house and all of them being stuck there after being stuck there for 3 years, somehow merged much better with paint across the surfaces and came off, of course, with it. So now I don't trust that this wall is not gonna all come off ripply, and I would have to paint, and obviously I cannot do it while I still have all these couches and the shelves and all these other things here. So I really hope that we can move on to doing those projects soon. And yeah, somebody gets the couch, somebody gets the shelf, and we get the space back, because it's just one of the most chaotic moves I think we've ever had. We're just waiting for Ben now to arrive to the set because he's getting ready, and I'm here babysitting Korzik, more like guarding him because he's in a couch jail right now. Sometimes he's in the kitchen on a bench jail. Currently he's in a couch jail because, yeah, I know, I'm talking about you. Because he will definitely get into all of those paintings on the floor. He's been really helpful with the boxes that we've already packed. He unpacks them pretty much every day. He pulls on all the tape that he can get to. Oh, I don't know if you can hear the bus, it's so loud. So yeah, he really is a very helpful boy when it comes to tape, boxes. Of course, he would get into the paintings. He's a big art lover. Anything on the ground. So he has to be off the ground, but also I can't leave him here because he doesn't understand the concept of heights. So I have to babysit him. Korzik. And that makes it even more productive because I can't leave the room unattended at the moment and pack anything else. So we're just waiting for our model to arrive so we can take the photos and move on with the packing day. I also want to take photos of Korzik because I'm gonna make thank you notes for the staff in our building. It will be like mid-year holiday tips that I'm gonna give them in a thank you card and include a picture of Korzik there. Let's do that. Reverse that way.
Like turn this way?
Can you, yes, sit opposite side. Do that. Because I think that angle, light is better than sitting in the front. Lovely! That's good lighting, yay!
Sit with me. Yeah, you can be.
If you're really
Yeah, yeah. Sit.
From that side, so
Yeah.
where is it? It's better. I don't know what this is.
Okay, sit by me. Right. Okay. Look over there, perfect.
You can look at me. Okay, the photos were, Korzik, what are you doing? The photos were awesome. And now we're gonna pack the paintings. And I'm thinking actually of moving the rug away from the window and moving the boxes there. So the boxes are not in the middle of the room. And also on the floor, it would be easier to slide them. On the rug, it's really hard to move them. As always, Kojak is helping me pack. Thank you. He's also been hiding under this chair now and picking all this fibers from under the chair and eating them, which is so helpful, Kojak. Thank you. Otherwise, it's just bags on bags on bags. Some of the stuff I'm giving away for free on Facebook, waiting for people to pick up. Other stuff, hopefully selling, again, waiting for people to pick up. But overall, it's just like the state of everything is terrifying. Okay, I'm about to take this bag with the juicer, that cold press juicer that I wanted so much, and now I don't have any space for it in the new kitchen. I'm taking it downstairs for somebody from Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully they're real, because this week has been quite an adventure with Facebook Marketplace. It's literally been like this, a roller coaster. Some people were trying to scam me. A few people potentially tried to rob me. Then some other people were actually super nice, and some I felt really bad for, like the girl with crutches that came for the waffle maker, and the guy on a skateboard that came for the electric desk in the rain. In the rain. Again, well, we can talk about it later. I'll tell you all the anecdotes. There might be more coming. We're still only moving a week from now. So I'm trying to get rid of some stuff. Some of it I'm giving away for free on the Buy Nothing group, which is just as much pain, honestly, except you don't get paid. And it's a feel-good thing, but people keep rescheduling, moving, canceling, and I just feel like I'm everybody's assistant this week on top of my job and on top of just trying to move. It's a lot. And then with people buying stuff, it's fun. And honestly, you can see I'm collecting cash here on the shelf. I'm making it a full circle because I'm getting rid of some stuff that we don't have space for, or that I think other people might need more than I do right now. And it's all, really, really heavily discounted. But I'm trying to get some cash back because I'm using it to give tips to our building staff as we're leaving. I want to give them cards and thank you notes. I got these cute stickers for that. And some of them who are friends with Korjik are gonna get little notes from him too. Look at him, isn't it funny? So they can remember him. So all the cash, that I'm trying to get from the move is going back to the people in the building, and it's all fun, except for, when people try to scam me. And it's a lot of work, just managing everyone's schedules, replying endlessly. Oh, she's 2 minutes away. Okay, I'm gonna go take this downstairs and hopefully come back with some cash. We'll see. This is a mess. I found them. I almost took Ben's. Okay, you stay on, be a good boy. I'll be right back. I'm back, and she was real. So there's more cash from my tips pile, and I'm gonna go back to working now. See you later.
At a top level? Maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think negative human is a good example of the
Morning. Today we are selling my KitchenAid, potentially either a TV or a bathroom shelf, and still trying to find the right person for the couch. But the KitchenAid guy is coming, so I'm gonna pack it. I got this insulated bag that I have from our meat deliveries from a farm upstate. I have many of these, and most of the breakable things and appliances and heavy things I just pack into these bags, and they're perfect. So, wow, it's very heavy. Oh, I have a lot of feelings about selling my KitchenAid. I remember when we got it, it was a big deal for me at the time because I was working for a culinary school and I also had my own food photography business. And in general, I was into cooking and baking. And this was such a status thing at the time. For me, it was a very expensive appliance. It still is. But back then, I really had to save for it. And I just remember being so proud to own one of these. But at the end of the day, we barely use it, especially now. It's sitting on a counter, taking up space, looking beautiful. So I think somebody else will hopefully give it a good home and much more use. And then maybe someday in the future when we have a bigger house and a bigger kitchen, maybe I'll get another one. But until then, yeah. Whoa, it's so heavy. But that's not all. I'm also gifting them a pasta roller attachment. That's a bonus. I used it exactly one time when my friend Emma came over and we made pasta together. And I've never used it since then. And it's, again, new in the package. So hopefully they enjoy, again, my favorite paper to pack things with. So fun. Okay. Bye, baby. Oh, it's kind of sad. Well, that was really fun, actually. The guy who came to pick it up, he knew my old coworker. So yeah, he's a cook, and I used to work with a chef that now works, who is his boss now. So small world, and I'm actually glad that this Facebook Marketplace story turned out to be positive and good. We'll see how the rest of the day goes because I still have a few potential people that are really, really hard to nail down. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, should we start packing more kozhik? What do you think? No comment. No comment from kozhik. Really no comment. Okay, let's go packing. Okay, what's the latest? The latest is that I'm packing all the stuff in the bathroom, constantly tied to my phone, checking messages. I don't know if the couch person ghosted me at this point or what. I'll give them some benefit of the doubt for a little longer, but haven't heard from them now after they agreed to come here. Other people are messaging about the couch as well, about the chair, so it's a lot of back and forth, but most of them ghost you after you tell them it's available. And it's very hot. Today is a very hot day, but we already removed our AC, so that's not an option. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, and I moved everything out of the hallway, all the furniture, so we can carry the couch out, but it might not be necessary. I'm just giving an update on what's going on.
Did they get back to us?
No. Well, at least we're still packing and doing other things. No, somebody now is asking about the chair. Let me tell them it's available.
Which chair?
You can pick it up, the brown one. And they will also disappear right after that. It's like
Which brown one?
currently the office one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My enthusiasm at the moment is at the bottom. It was pretty high after the KitchenAid guy, but now it's gonna back to under the baseline, so stay tuned. The update is that they are supposedly still coming, just stuck in traffic. But we'll see. I'm kind of nervous because it's a really big couch. So I don't want them to come up here. We want to take it down, but taking it down would require at least 4 trips up and down the elevator. So hopefully the person who's coming is coming, they're real, and don't try to pull any surprises because the last thing I want is, well, there's a list of the last things I want. I don't want to be robbed. I don't want to be kidnapped. And I also don't want to carry the couch all the way down and then have to bring it back up. That would be annoying. Surprisingly, it sounds like they are here, so we're gonna go meet them now and take it from there. Okay, so they're for real. They have a truck. We're gonna try to take it downstairs now. It's gonna be fun. Kojik is not enjoying the process. Are you stressed? Are you okay, Bonnie? He's hiding in the hallway.
But do you want me to take that and you take the smaller pieces?
Sure. Just more smaller pieces.
Yeah, here, wait. Maybe actually, if you hold out your arms like forklift.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you give me that one?
No, I guess it makes more sense.
No, because we still have. Okay, we did it. They took it. I can't believe it. It's weird. We had this couch for so long. And check out all the empty space here now. Whoa. So weird. But
I'm impressed.
that's my biggest Facebook Marketplace sale so far. It was really stressful. We had to carry all the parts ourselves downstairs to this truck. And when we moved in here, I guess I was not participating in carrying things up the freight elevator. I assumed it would be easier, but no. You take it all the way down our hallway, around through many doors to this elevator that's really hard to navigate, and we have to call somebody to come and like bring it up, open this giant flap door. But for some reason, it doesn't fully open. It hits like some plumbing there on the wall, so it only opens halfway, and you still have to squeeze into that elevator. And I thought that was the hardest part, but no. You take it downstairs, and then you have to squeeze out of a really narrow hallway with a bunch of stuff, and then back out of there, and then go around the corner through, again, another really narrow hallway to a set of stairs. You have to still climb stairs with your stuff, which makes no sense to me. I somehow assumed that every time movers are using their trolleys with heavy stuff, they just like roll into elevator, out of elevator. But the elevator takes you to another bunch of stairs. And then you take those stairs up, and then again around the corner to the regular elevators. And from there, you can just roll out through hallways to the back. It's crazy. And somebody's moving in today, so there are a bunch of movers too. One of them actually helped us. That was really nice. And we hired the same moving company for next week, so I'm excited.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same.
It may be
guys,
them. Yeah, they were really nice.
Yeah.
But I felt so bad for them because I'm sweating. I need to take a shower. It's hot, it's humid. And even though it's an elevator building, apparently you still have to take the stairs, which, shocking.
Yeah.
But okay, adrenaline rushing now. I sold the couch. That was exciting. Now on to the next things. I actually still need to sell this shelf, but nobody wants it. Nobody's requesting it. No one's even asking if it's available. Unlike pretty much everything else I listed, people keep asking if it's available and then ghosting me. But I sold the couch.
I'm impressed. I didn't think it was going to happen.
I know. Kashik, what do you think? Comments? He kissed it. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, let's review the box there. And then,
This one?
yeah, that. And then the rest of the stuff in the hallway, because then we can basically consider that closet done. Yeah,
Or should we take the stuff?
yeah, let's take the stuff. I guess that's uncontroversial.
Yeah. Okay. And just like that, the couch is gone. Wow. Look at all the space. Crazy. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Yay. Okay, another day, more stuff that's going out. This is donations. This is donations for the animal shelter, different toys, more thank you cards with Korajik pictures for staff downstairs. And where are my shoes? Oh my gosh. Oh, there. All right. We were walking this morning. We went out really early, and it's so sunny today and so nice. And it was the nicest, the most beautiful, sunny summer morning. The air was crisp, the streets were empty, and the light was just shining through beautiful, fresh leaves on the trees and the grass at some point on one of the lawns. It was lawn, and it was waving in the breeze and sparkling in the light, and I thought it was so beautiful. And I realized this is our last Sunday here, so that was really bittersweet, right? I'm just talking about how beautiful this morning was. But I know now we're gonna go out and it's going to be really busy. It sounds noisy there. It feels sunny and hot, and I know it's gonna be super crowded, especially there is some kind of fair going on a few avenues from us where they're picking up donations for it's a local buy nothing fair, I guess, where you can drop off some stuff. And the animal shelter is gonna be there, because last time we went, we had to take a car to go all the way to East Harlem to drop it off. But hopefully today they're here to pick everything up themselves. We'll see. But I'm hyping myself up because I know it's going to be crowded and hot on the streets right now, unlike the peaceful morning walk that we had earlier. But let's go. I'm gonna go take the chair downstairs.
You go downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need help? You want me to come with
I
you?
think I'm good, but you'll open the door if it locks.
Okay.
By the way, we also got a bunch of different swatches for couch fabrics. Trying to decide what our next couch should look like. And we're thinking somewhere in the, as you can tell, chocolate browns, or maybe something very neutral like whites and cream, or the ongoing theme with our apartment is typically something greenish or bluish. This one, it looks actually darker on the video, but in reality it's a little too light. I was excited for chocolate, but I feel like it's a little too almost grayish. This is too thin and boring looking. It's linen, but I don't know, somehow it's very see-through. Then this one's pretty exciting, but I feel like it's a little too busy with all the paintings that Ben is gonna have in the living room. It has similar patterns and colors, but I feel like if the couch is busy and the walls are busy, that's too much. Then Ben is really excited about this one. It's cream boucle. I would want it to be a little lighter. Also, I don't know why my hands look so dirty right now. I mean, I'm packing, but on the video it looks particularly dark. I promise it's not as dark as it looks. But yeah, Ben is excited about this one, which looks good. I like the texture, but we already have the bench that's exactly the same fabric but black, so Not sure about the layout in that room. If they're next to each other, that's too much boucle next to one another and texture overload. And then this one is actually exciting. It's bright and light corduroy, but for some reason it's really shedding already, even not sitting on it or using it much. I like the lighter color of it. It's the maybe brightest white here, but unfortunately I don't want it shedding. I'm not sure how durable it is. And then this is the, again, looks black here, but it's actually coffee. I like this. It's velvet and better quality than this one. So I would probably pick that if we were to go with a velvet couch. This is a little too bright. I can't remember what the color of cinnamon. Yes, cinnamon is a little too warm tone for me. This one is actually mahogany, but to me that's more like coffee. And then this is fun and all, but moss sounds good, but I don't think we're gonna do another green or another blue in the moment. Sky blue. Right, Ben?
Yep.
I was just talking about how this one is your favorite so far.
You stand.
You have my key?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. She's here. Okay, you stay home, be a good boy, okay?
Yeah, these shoes aren't supposed to be cool. They're supposed to be easy for them. I think it's just like, I think guys would be more likely to.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm scared.
A bit more, if you can. Wait. Hold on a second. It's not actually as heavy as I remember it being.
There is still so much more to do. At least I need to finish the second bedroom today, but we're gonna take a break right now and take some stuff to the new apartment. First of all, because we need a break, even though it's not gonna be any easier on us physically, but at least like mentally, would feel like we are not stuck in the apartment all day. Right? I'm just saying we're gonna go to the second apartment now, take a few measurements there to see how we should pack some shelves or not, depending on if they fit into that place or not. And I can't even think straight anymore. It's so hot. And take a few fragile items with us so we don't go empty-handed. Yeah, it's heavy. Okay, Ben just put his record player into a bag, and it's quite a bag. So yeah, okay. And on the way back, we can walk through the park and enjoy some fresh air, hopefully. That is the plan. Okay, let's go.
Should we put it up here?
I don't know, I think we'll see it when it turns green. It should be in the dark somewhere. And also all the other ways. If we're going to put it in the closet, or the top shelf is fine.
That's about where.
What is that?
That's like where the living room would end.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about 10 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about.
Yes. Oh, slowly going crazy around here. We're almost there. I know I keep saying that every day, and then now we're in this weird stretch of time where we're a few days out, but every day feels like a week because I work from home, so I have to still spend all my normal working hours at the desk, but I'm surrounded by all this crazy stuff and like boxes are piling up. We took everything out of all the drawers and all the bookshelves and all the closets. And some of it is packed, some of it we got rid of, but we're still sorting through a few things here and there, and we packed all of the non-essential things that we're not gonna need for the next few days, and trying to live with like as little as possible. We're using the same few plates and a few bowls, and I'm wearing a very limited wardrobe right now. So it feels uncomfortable. It feels like I'm camping, but I have to maintain my normal responsibilities and also like prepare for something new. There is still a lot yet to finish packing, and we have to move. And then the thing is, everything starts after we move, really. I think it will be even harder because that apartment is smaller. We have to figure out where everything goes. We have to unpack things and find new places for all of them, while still, again, working, adjusting to the new neighborhood, moving all the, addresses and updating all the documents. And then we also have guests coming like a week after. So I'm trying not to think about that. And I'm trying to, focus on just things that I need to do immediately today. Like I have to work, and then I have to pack, and then I have to clear out space. But we're 2 days out. It's very dark. That's another thing. It's definitely affecting me mentally. It's dark, it's rainy, it's kind of cold. I should have left some of my warmer clothes out, but I packed all of them away. And now I'm struggling because it's so cold. And it's just very cavey in here, especially with all of these boxes rising and all the stuff piling up. I feel like I'm in a cave even more than usual. It's going to continue raining today and tomorrow, and it probably will rain on the day we move. Hopefully, it's a good sign. Back home, they say that if it rains on the day when you travel, it's for good luck. So hopefully, if it rains on the day we're moving, it's also for good luck. I just wish I could already, skip all of that and be there and start a new life. But in the meantime, I'm still entertaining myself with things that I'm getting rid of. For example, I found this bubble machine. I'm gonna put it in the hallway. Maybe somebody wants it for their kids, but we can have a little bit of fun before I do so. That's really fun, isn't it? Love it. So fun. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep it at least until we move all the stuff out, and then we can take some photos here in an empty space with the gun because it's so fun. Look. I remember why I got it in the first place. It's really fun.
I guess I'll just tell this guy confirmed. but we need to like glue it or something. See, this is exactly why I need to learn how to be.
But also, how did they? They literally just plugged it in there, so it looks like it's working until we actually try using it. And the first time you use it, it breaks. Lovely. Yeah, too much pain.
I've stepped into the woods for a while, when nothing need explaining. And even the wind forgets my name. Darling, do you still see me?
I like moving. Exactly, yeah, same jazz. Yeah, like starting from scratch somehow, that's always exciting. Starting something new, yeah.
I'm very excited. This is my dashboard as a user that I just use it.
Everyone moving with such certainty. My stairs are endlessly